Okay, I'm gonna give you a peek. That is so satisfying. Yep, first sale. I stayed up way too late last night. Good morning. Okay, it is Friday morning at the time. I'm going to be releasing some more collages tomorrow morning. So I have a goal of finishing, I want to have at least 30 available, and at the moment I have 18 that are completely done. So I think I should be able to do that today and be able to scan them and get them on my website. 2 days ago, I released 27 to my mailing list, and I had somebody get in touch with me like right before they were going to be going live and asked to buy the whole lot of, so they're going to keep the 27 together, which is incredible. And that's this group here, not those over there. Those are new ones that I'm going to release, but like, it's about 9 in and 3 high. And so that's fantastic. It's going to a company called Make Modern on the East Coast, and it's cool. She collected a piece from me earlier this year. I'll pop it here. So these are going to go really well in their space. Colorful, cheery, joyful. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Let me show you where I'm at with these other collages. Let's see. So this this incomplete grid over here, those are done. And then this group over here. Let me show you the whole group here. I'm not quite ready to take down the ones that already sold because I don't want to take them down until I'm ready to ship them. Plus I'm just doing any last minute, like making sure all the adhesive is good. Anyhow, it just looks so beautiful. I love them as a group. Okay, so let's get to work. Okay, I'm trying to make 12 more today. That's not a great stack to look at. Let's see. So I already have a stack of these. Then I'll arrange and do like the final kind of pieces before I glue them down. But I just kind of like having some blank pieces of paper. I have some white working. This isn't what I mounted on. This is like, these are kind of like working pages just so I can have the white to work out the colors with. And I'm making some new papers out of, like these are some monotypes that I made with the gel plate, but this is like a ghost print, and then on top of it, it was just some stripes of, it's a different way of doing it. I forget what is it called? When you put the paper down like this way over the ink, and then you use like a pencil, and that's what picks up the ink. That's what those lines are made with. Oh, it's not coming to my brain. Comment it below for me. That would be awesome. So yeah, I'm just gonna work for a few more hours on compositions. Oh, I need to make sure I don't lose the pieces. And then I'll start gluing down. And I'm gonna see what I can make tonight and then start scanning. Let's see, it's 12:30 right now. As long as I start scanning by, I'd say 6 o'clock. Oh, I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna give it 4 o'clock. Start scanning at 4. I wanna make sure I have enough time to get the listings up. Oh, and I need to make sure I take photographs before the sun goes down. Just try to take the photos all at the same time. And so I'll do just like one, let's see. I'll do a photo where it's like just straight on like this, and then I do one that's like off to the side so that you can see kind of some texture. Okay, so I have the scan, which is like the best capture of the piece, and I take away the background so it just kind of pops, and it, like for me and for sending to my agent and for licensing, that's really helpful too. So I have a high res file of that. And so I do those three photos, and then like a couple more mock-ups and stuff of like it framed, just to make it fast. Bye.
Here we are at Cooler. Apparently I'm the longest you can record on this camera. Now immediately, I was like, look how pretty they turned out. I don't know if that's focusing completely. Missing piece, and seeing that YouTube
need
is
to
going
make
to be that in the future, like it does.
This is the frustrating part sometimes, is I want to make these directional, like the petals with the stripes this way, but like I didn't. Oh, can I eke out one more and I'll just trim it a little bit differently? Yeah, I think I can do that. Okay. I will have to just shape this a little differently. Just trim it down. I have to go wash my hands before I move on. That's very waxy and definitely bleeds onto paper when I'm mounting them. One of the most fun parts of this process is just the color play, and also like the color layering. Like this I painted orange and it was quite vibrant, but just, and it still is, but putting like red lines over the color, and that works with different colors too. I just love playing with that effect. So, like, oh, I really like this. This is a really, I wonder if you can see it. Sometimes on photos it looks black, but it's not. It's a really deep green. And with one of my favorite greens, the Veronese green. I don't know what, you know how when you have certain words that you don't say out loud? I only read that. I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyhow. Bye-bye. Right now it's just after 2 o'clock, so I have about an hour and 45 minutes before I need to leave. I'm gonna go to my friend Erica's studio. She's setting up for open studios this weekend, which I'm not participating in, but I'm gonna go help her prep for that just a little bit. So let's see, an hour and 45 minutes. I'm gonna stop where I'm at with like the compositions, and I'm going to start gluing down, because that can take longer than what I think it will, especially if things aren't like trimmed to size. Like here's a good example, like trimming the flower middles and then all that. So it just takes time. And I like to work at a good pace where I'm not feeling rushed, and I'm able to, like, I either watch YouTube or have a show going that I like to watch. And so I just get in a rhythm, and then I find that that really works better for my stamina. Like I have more stamina to work longer when I'm able to kind of hit that flow, you know. It's much easier for me to hit the flow state when I'm doing the compositions and playing with the color. So with this last grouping, when I did the 27, I didn't glue down. I glued down a few, like maybe 5 to start with. And then the rest of them I didn't glue down until I had the whole group just cut out, you know, and they were all just on papers, just laying like with the group of their pieces. And then it was like 2 days of gluing, and I was like, I don't like to work this way. I'd much rather kind of maybe work in just smaller batches and have that sense of a kind of accomplishment of seeing the work on the wall grow, that's more fun. It just gives me more energy. So right now it's like overcast outside and a lot cooler. It's kind of muggy. But it's giving me a false sense of like cooler weather. So I'm really enjoying this afternoon hot cup of coffee. Anyhow, my air conditioner in the studio here is broken, and I'm just glad it's gonna be cooling down. There's just some like more construction stuff that has to happen in order to get it working again, which is really annoying. Because I've had the guy out here a few times this year and they can't, it's just like when it was put in, when it was built, it wasn't the best way of doing it. So anyway, I didn't want to deal with that sort of construction, even just for a day or two, having workers over, like when the kids are home and stuff. It's just too much. So I was like, let's do that like in the winter time. Anyhow, okay, back to work. I need to come up with a way of doing this perhaps a little bit more scientifically or precise than just eyeballing it. So I have the artwork measures roughly 9 by 12. So I lay it out on like a 9 by 12 just to have some space at the top and bottom. That fits my scanner bed, so that works good for me. And then I have this little hardboard here. This is 12 inches right here. I'm mounting them on 11 by 14 paper. So I just put a little at the top and the bottom of the, see right here? And then I just eyeball it from there. But I do wish I had like a mat. I need a mat that goes on top, maybe with a 9 by 12 cutout, so that I just work in that. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, I need to leave here in about 20 minutes. I have 21 collages already glued and ready to go. My goal is to list 30 in the morning, well, tonight. But I have 6 more here to glue down, and then, so if I can make whatever the math is on that, like 3 more. I think I have compositions done for 31, so if that's the case, that's fine. But 30 sits nice in the shop when I have like my listings go 3 across, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, we'll see where we get, how far we get. Let's see. Erica's going to be borrowing some of my stands for open studios tomorrow, so I need to get those together. I'll show you which ones they are. So this one that holds like larger prints, and then this one also is like, works good on a tabletop. It looks nice. Hey, I'm at my friend Erica's studio. We're gonna go have a little peek. These turned out great.
They did, right?
These turned out really good.
Better than the original, I think.
You know what? I think you're onto something with this.
Yeah, it just looks like a weird effect because it's so flat, but then there's no mat. So I feel like it's just different.
I'm gonna work on these collages some more. I just got back from Erica's a little bit ago. And we're gonna have a good late night studio night. I have, let me do the counting here. Let's see. So that is 12. I have a couple pieces to add onto these bottom two. So I was able to take some quick photos of these. I forgot to photograph them earlier when the lighting was like the best, but I did manage to do it about an hour ago before the sun kind of started going down. And then these over here, I'm gonna leave this one simple. Maybe I'll add a little something, but I need to decide that and do it before I scan them. And so I think these are all finished. except this one I might add some inside little contrast pieces onto that. And then those I've marked that I just need to do the photographs where I just make them like straight on, and then like one from the side to show some of the texture. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's see, bring it a little closer. Okay, so this weekend is SAC Open Studios, which is like the local, you know, open studios. Artists across the whole region open up their studios for the public to come and visit and purchase work. It's 2 weekends long, but each weekend has like their own location. So this would typically be my weekend, taking a couple years break, just seeing if it really works for me, like in terms of the business side of things. And, you know, just like people, like I always find it very exhausting. It's like a long tail of recovery. So yeah, it just doesn't work for me right now. I do miss selling the work. I'd usually sell about $5,000 worth of work. It'd be a lot of work leading up to the weekend. Like it would kind of take over my life for at least a month, probably more like 6 weeks. You know, and it was at the beginning of the school year, so my kids would be like settling in, and it's a terrible month for me to do open studios that way. So anyhow, so my goal with releasing this work here is I would love to hit that mark of bringing in more, or at least at what I typically would make in an open studios weekend. So with listing 30 of these, and from what I sold a couple days ago, I would hit that and I would be so thrilled. So let's see how we do. I'm listing these tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. There's still a lot of work to do. I need to, you know, write the emails. I've already got the listings done. I just need to like duplicate the listings and slot in the photographs. A lot of scanning, so let's do it. I like this one here. Let me give you a good shot of that. Oh, overhead, hold on. There we go. I'll have to show you the colors in the morning. It's dark, so it's hard to get the colors. Okay, I have 3 more to glue down, but I'm gonna take a break and I need to get these scanned. So I've got those, and then 9 of the ones at the end here. So that's 24 to scan. I have 3 more to glue down. I'm gonna wait till the morning. I'm really tempted to just get the last 3 glued down before I start scanning, but I'm getting really tired, and it's more important that I get these scanned and I'm able to edit the files and get the listings done tonight, which I can do while like sitting in bed watching some like masterpiece mystery or something. So yeah, change of pace. So I'm gonna get up early, and I'll probably have about 2 hours total to still glue, scan those last few pieces. I've already got the email. It's not fully written yet. I wanted some fresh photos that I took today to put in it, but I'll have the email. I already have like the template done and stuff, and I'll schedule that to go out. So yeah, time to get scanning. gonna go refill my water, stay hydrated. I do not have a great setup for my scanner right now because I usually have it upstairs, but when I'm scanning like 50 pieces down here as I go, I'll just drag it over to my work table where there's no power supply. I've only scanned like 4. It feels like it's taking forever. Oh, maybe it's more than 4. No, 4. And it's 8:20. Okay, I want to be done with scanning by 9:30 because I need to wrap it up by then. I really hesitate. I can't leave it for the morning because I still have to edit these files. But laptop work is a little different. So I'm kind of just getting tired from sitting up. And anyway, more scanning. I think this is my favorite one, my current favorite. I don't know how well the red really shows up. It's a good red, very layered. It's 9:30 and I'm tired. I'm gonna go in the house now, go take a shower, drink some water, hydrate, and then I'm gonna edit these files. I'm halfway, maybe more than halfway done editing the files. I was able to do it while I was scanning, so that's good. Because I like to have each, like each one, just having those like on the white background. Paper, whenever you scan it, it never looks like awesome. Like just the white, like the background paper. So I like to kind of digitally process that. So, okay, see you in the morning. I stayed up way too late last night. I was probably up till midnight working on the listings, but I'm glad I did. So I need to finish those up now and hopefully get those last 3 glued and scanned and be able to add those, so that I should be at 30 pieces, which would feel good. See how everything looks in here in the studio. I need to get some scanning done, and of like 7 pieces, and then like the studio shots. My morning voice is very, very prominent. We've reached that part of we're close now. I can do like filming first thing in the morning. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna get those done. I have a few more to scan in, do some of the, I have a few more like detail pieces that I want to glue down on. I can't even form sentences. A few more details I need to glue down and then scan and do some studio shots of just like the real pieces of paper that aren't the like scanned version, so people know like that's what it really looks like. So here we go. So it's 9:25. I have almost everything scanned in and up, but I have 2 that are still, that were kind of giving me trouble. I was overthinking it, so I was like, forget those 2 right now. I'm gonna go with 25. So I've got those scanned. I'm just getting the listings, the rest of them totally uploaded. And okay, I want to send out an email. So I already took photos for that, have the template done. Let me just get that email out, and then I can finish the last minute things. Because the marketing is very important as well. So, okay, let's do this. that was a real battle to the end to get these these up on time. I do not like working like that. Let me show you. So with 5 minutes to spare, I sent out the email about 15 minutes ago. I really like to have that written and scheduled like days in advance. But this was a bit off the cuff release because the other one went so well and I wanted to capture that momentum. So taking photographs in the early morning just doesn't give the greatest light. And when you're rushed, I just can't edit as well. So anyway, it's fine. These are the sold out ones from the previous batch. And the new ones will auto populate in 3 minutes. I have it set to go like 1 minute earlier than 10 a.m. so that they can all be there and I can double check everything's okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, it's 9:58. These listings will be going up in like, oh, okay. Oh, let's see if they're, the time just changed, so let's see. I was like, please everything go properly. Like I don't want them to populate on the bottom. Okay, ooh, okay, one. Oh, okay. Oh, they're a quick view. I need to turn that off. Okay. So 2, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 18. Oh God, I'm losing my mind. This is so stressful. Okay. Oh, it's just kind of, it takes a minute for them all to roll out. So I should probably, okay. I'm getting better at this. This is, okay. 25. Okay, so they're all up there. Good. Okay, whoops. Oh, yep, for sale. Oh, that's thrilling. Now I'm just sitting here. Okay, what was the first one to sell? Ah, okay. You know what? I knew it. The first one that sold was one I was like, well, it's just, that blows my mind how that works. Nope. Ah! Okay, so I'm about 2 more. Yay! Okay, I gotta do my Instagram post. I didn't get that going. Yay. This is so fun. Okay, oh gosh, I didn't have this planned either. I've sold 4 so far.
Nice. Hey, live streaming?
10:04. Yeah, I'm filming right now, but
Nice.
I need to get my Instagram post up. I was like, I don't have all this scheduled. Let's see. Yay! Oh, somebody just ordered. They ordered one a few minutes ago, and then they just ordered 2 more. I love that.
Nice.
Well, I mean, unless there's 2 different last names.
Yeah.
Unless there's 2 different Elizabeth W's.
Right.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
God, I'm just so like morning face too. Morning. I just posted the new collages. They went live like 5 minutes ago, and people are snapping them up so far. So go have a look. I don't care if I am cringe. Whatever. Don't be overly precious.
Exactly.
But yeah, that was a total scramble. Like I was uploading photos until, yay! Oh, yes! Somebody, I can't tell. Oh, it's probably tax. I think somebody got like 6 of them.
Dang. How many did you release?
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They ordered 7. Nice. 25. So there's 20. Wait, how many have I sold? 7. Let's see. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we're at 12. 12, and it's 10, 11.
Wow.
So that's basically
1 minute.
halfway. I have 25. I actually had 27 ready, but I couldn't get these last 2 done. I had to like be like, nope, if I have time to do those, but I'm going to get everything else done.
Yeah.
And I literally, if I would have done those, I don't think I would have. So I made a
Yeah.
good choice. It's hard, like when it's like I want to bring all the pieces along at the same time to each stage. That's like really how I want to do it. It kind of
Yeah.
keeps me more organized since it's all, but when you're on a time crunch, it's like, hold on. There has to be like where if I have time, I'll circle back. But what I really like about these is having, with the scan, it's a really good capture of the work.
Yeah, totally.
And my scanner, which I will link down below, but it's the Epson Perfection V600. It's the one you gave me.
Oh, that's right. Because I got it for my photography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really captures the colors, like without, I don't have to
Yeah.
like adjust them. So anyway, okay, yay! I want a second cup of coffee.
Huh?
I want a second cup of coffee. Okay, so it is 10:18, and I've sold 15 of 25 in 18 minutes. Feels so good. That feels so good. So I'm gonna make a second cup of coffee now and then get this reel up. I'm mad at myself for not already having like my Instagram stuff ready to go, but I did post some stories. Those are helpful because those are like a lot of my core people that happen to see those, even though it's a smaller group, but yay. Thank you. Okay, it is 10:52 and 19 of the 25 have sold. So I'm just gonna organize the page so that the sold pieces are at the bottom, so when people go, they can see which ones are available. Because it's really kind of overwhelming. I don't know if you can see this. So like right now, like on the laptop even, it's a lot like to scroll through, and I want people to be able to see like what they are, and I have them like 4 across right now, which I thought I had 3 across, but I think that's just too big. Especially like with the scan like this, you can see like you get the just at a glance, you can really see the colors and the essence of the piece. So I might in the future even go smaller so that maybe there's like 5 across, just so that like you can get a sense of all of them. And I haven't, since people like to buy in multiples, just with the next collections, I'd like to do just a larger collection. I'd like to do 100, but I don't know if that would be overwhelming or not. So I'll have to think about that. Maybe 50 at a time, but I think with 100 and really get it done ahead of time, have some curated larger sets. So like have quite a few sets of 4, maybe a couple sets of 9, because that fits like a 36 by 48 really well. I haven't figured out how to kind of do that without competing with the singles, you know. I think having enough is the answer, having enough to choose from, so that because like right now when I'm only releasing like 25, it's like, you know, you have a set of 9, well that's a huge chunk of the collection. And then if people just want to go and buy singles and they're like, I love that one, I love those that are in that, but they're not going to spend, you know, a lot more money. So yeah, I need to think about that, but that's kind of for the next phase, and honestly getting things done well ahead of time. This was rushed because I wanted to strike kind of while it was hot, you know, and I wanted to hit an income goal, and just kind of thought of it like, oh, since I'm not doing open studios this year, it's kind of a fun way to challenge myself that I'm making the best decisions that I can for my business and my art practice and my balance in life, you know. So yes. Okay. It's fun. This is really fun. I haven't properly, I've had veered away from launching things like this with like a big push. And it just works. It works. So just kind of having a season of that is nice. Anyway, fun. So it's been an hour and a half since they were released, and there are only 3 left. I always feel like when there's a few left, and one of the ones left is my favorite. I'll put it here. Note to editing, Sarah, put that one here, the red one. That always blows my mind. And then sometimes when that happens, if it is a favorite of mine, I'll end up keeping it. Feel like that was meant to be mine. No, I'm encouraged, and I'm excited to get started on the next larger collection that I'll roll out much more methodically and ahead of time. That works with my energy a lot better. And I also want to size up. These were sized up. Like collage, making larger collage has always been a bit tricky and hard for me. And I've tried over the years, but going from 5x7, and then these were like the actual art's more like 9x12. Even though I have them, you know, I have them mounted on 11x14, but the actual collage part, 9x12, that's a big jump actually, even though they're still fairly small. So now I want to take that 9x12 and size it up to maybe like 16x20 would be good. I like to use what I have, and I do have a lot of backing board and the sleeves for 16x20 from Prince, and that's helpful. So like that, same with these 11x14. I already had the paper. I had a box of 250, and it's like watercolor paper already pre-cut. Like I'm really trying to have the labor that goes into the piece be as much of the creative process as possible, and not like trimming, mounting, and all of that sort of stuff that takes an incredible amount of time, but the payoff isn't always like fantastic. Whereas like more of the creative process and like the more I can put into the creative side of the work, that makes the artwork better. And then the other side of it is a bit more of the, I don't know, that could be lumped in with like framing, but trimming and all that can be tricky. It can eat up a lot of time. So anyhow, I like to catch like the energy, the boost from when I'm super stoked, super excited about a project. I like to then have that, it pushes me into the next phase. It's like good energy. It pushes, like I can't wait to get back to work, honestly. Because after like doing more website stuff and doing less of the composition side of things for the last few days, and just trying to get these out into the world, which is a very important part, but I'm eager to get back into the painting, because I paint all my papers. I'm not using like I'm not even using found paper. There's a lot of vintage paper and stuff, but it's all like from, I do the printmaking part of it and just creating a lot of papers for myself. And I still have a lot of paper to use. So I don't want to be too formulaic about it at all. This needs to be like full of fun and freedom. And I think that's what people respond to in the work. And we need that nowadays. So there we go. I'm gonna go heat up my coffee because it's cold.